Good afternoon. A very warm welcome to all our viewers and participants over here. It is my immense pleasure again to welcome all my viewers on GETI platform of Disruptive Education. We have been doing a lot of successful webinars with eminent speakers with us who are sharing their knowledge, their experiences, and also what is happening in today's world, where we stand and call it as a disruptive education. Today with us, I have with me Alia ma'am. Alia ma'am has been a principal in Muhammad Sadak Kabir Public School, Ramantapur, Tamil Nadu. A warm welcome to Alia ma'am. And ma'am's topic today is translate your challenges into opportunities. On behalf of GETI Global Education Training Institute, initiative by Dr. Sunita Gandhi ma'am, Disruptive Education, we welcome our speaker Alia ma'am, and she will be and she will motivate us for a topic called as translate your challenges into opportunities. In today's pandemic, I believe it is very important that we keep our morale very high and we are in a very positive note. Welcome to you, ma'am, and please, it's over to you.
Yeah. Good evening, Hina. So thank you so much for introducing and welcome note that you have given. First of all, I would like to thank Getty and Sunita ma'am as well as Hina for giving me this opportunity to be uh, sharing my views and thoughts in your platform. I was just going through some of the sites and got to know about Getty. Like it is very wonderful that it's you have been doing a great thing for empowering the teachers especially. So I do believe like when you empower teachers, obviously the future generation, the global world will be motivated and will have a better future. So it's with such a great thing, such a great initiative that you have taken. So I wish and I pray that you move your things, milestones higher and higher and reach success by empowering many teachers as well the children community who are the future generations. Once again, thank you so much for inviting me for this webinar. I hope that I would be sharing some knowledge to you, and I would be sharing actually like let us discuss and share what we know. Like coming to my topic, I have been called here for a topic called translate or revamp your challenges into opportunities. On a broader mindset, if you see, this is a very vast topic, but in this current pandemic situation, it makes us obvious to look at life in a different tangled way. Even otherwise, even at the normalcy, challenges are there. Life will be throwing challenges at you at every point of time, and we should be ready enough to grab the opportunities. And you have to face, and only then you will be growing, you will be achieving, you will be reaching your goals. The more you face challenges, the more you are going to attain success in your life. So this is, I think that this is one of the major issue or a major concept. People don't understand it better. So that is the reason why there are failures. Failures are part and parcel of life. Nobody can deny it. At this juncture, let us scrutinize, let us refresh our minds and think better how we can translate our opportunities, how we can translate our challenges and reach a place where we want to. This juncture, it has put everybody, the whole globe, all the global citizens under a great threat. This pandemic COVID-19. Still, the antivirus has not been found. It itself is the greatest challenge to the humankind. But still, we need to believe in God. We need to believe in ourselves. And we need to face the challenge so that we can come up. So, with this, let me start off with a small message which I was reading through. And it was a story which was shared by Mr. Sanjay Maheshwari, a well known speaker and entrepreneur. Let me give you an example. Before giving an example, let me ask you a question. Have you all faced challenges in life? Have you ever faced challenges in life? Think it about. Of course, the answer would be yes. All of you would have been facing challenges in every single day, every single minute. You would be facing challenges in your life because life is not going to leave you alone. The more you're going to be challenged, the more you're going to be hurdled, the more obstacles come to you, the way your perspective is, you're going to change. You're going to come over. There are people who break down because of these obstacles, these challenges. But there are some other who overcome it. They break through the challenge and they move forward. And we are going to move forward in this juncture. Let us prepare ourselves for this mindset. So, as I told you, let me share a simple story. Just, it's about a farmer and a donkey. Once, there was an old farmer, he had an old donkey, and the donkey was too old. Once they were walking, it so happened that by mistake the donkey fell into a well. It's the farmer's well, it had fallen and it is dried up. It's a very old well. And the donkey was crying, it was screaming, shouting. So the farmer didn't know what to do. The farmer was thinking what to do, and he just looked into the well. The donkey was there, and he thought for a while, and he tried to pull the donkey up, but he was not able to. Then he thought, this is a very old well, which I don't want to use it again. At the same time, this donkey is also too old enough, and it is of no use to me. So, let me cover this well up so that both the problems get stopped. He was convinced with it, and then he called his neighbors, he gave them some shovels, and they started digging the sand and they were shoveling it into the well. It was going on. And once the sand was falling onto the donkey's back, the donkey was so scared. It was afraid. It got the fear that I'm going to die. So the donkey started thinking, it is the greatest challenge in the life because your life is at stake. You need to come out of it. So the donkey was thinking again. So what it did, it was thinking, and doesn't know what to do. And these people were digging the shoals and they are putting the sand into the well. And the sand was on the back of the donkey. And after some time, the farmer didn't hear any sound. In the beginning, the donkey was shouting, screaming. It was so scared. But now it was very quiet, calm. He didn't know what to do. He just peeped into the well and saw what is happening inside. To everybody's astonishment, the donkey, the moment the sand was on the back of the donkey, it just shook its back so that the sand goes down and it would climb on the sand. It was continuing, and ultimately, the donkey was out of the well. So just rewind yourself and think, what is the moral of the story? The moral is life is going to throw the dirt, the sand, the problems, the obstacles, the hurdles, whatever you name it as, life is going to throw at you every moment. How you're going to face it? You're going to be lazy? Are you going to give up? Or, like a donkey, a positive minded donkey, you're going to face the challenge, break through it, and you're going to get over it. We need to decide ourselves. The challenging situations may come and go, but your determination, your commitment, your involvement, your focus should not make you break down. You need to come out of the obstacles and reach your success. It can be anything. A challenge can be very petty. It can be anything. It can be too big. It can be a very small. It depends on the people's perspective. What is normal to me may not be normal to you. What I am convinced with, you may not be. Where you are happy with, I am not convenient with. It differs from people to people, person to person, perspective to perspective. So, at this juncture, let us see how can we overcome these challenges and set our goals, achieve it, attain success, and not only attaining success, we need to be on the same thing. We have to be consistent. We need to be consistent enough to follow the rules which we have framed for ourselves, and we can be persistent. Next, challenges, opportunities. The two beautiful words that everybody would come across. The way you handle it, it would determine where you're going to go. Challenge. Actually, challenge is a very integral part of everyone. It is not something new which is going to come and go. It is always there. Life is full of challenges. Life throws challenges, and every challenge comes with a rainbow of colors. It is up to each and every individual to conquer it or not. Whether we are going up or not, whether we are going to move forward or not, it is up to us. Let us see what opportunity is. Opportunity comes hand in hand with a challenge. Opportunity is something disguised in hurdles, in problems, in the discomforts. You need to dig out the things, the opportunities which are disguised, and you have to come over it. Actually, an opportunity, it's a situation where something can be improved. You cannot be constant. You need to change. You need to grab what is right for one challenge may not be right for another. What a teenager, what a challenge to a teenager will not be the same for an adult, will not be the same for a kid, will not be same for a person who works, will not be same for a businessman. It differs. So how you are going to handle? Usually, when life throws challenges, I've seen people broken down, shattered, even at a simple problem or an obstacle. But life gives them opportunities every now and then. Once there was a wise man, and there was a big gathering. He had a very big audience. And in his conversation, he started cracking jokes. And people, they were laughing. They were crazy at it. It was so funny. They were laughing, laughing. After some time, the man cracked the same joke again. What would have happened? Do you think the people would have been smiling or laughing at the same manner they were doing it before? Of course, no. It has been reduced. Now, again, after some time, again the person cracked the same joke. No laughs, no smiles. And the man, the wise man, smiled and said, when you can't laugh at the same joke again and again and again, why do you keep crying at the same problem or a challenge over and over and again and again? This is the thing which we need to understand. This is what all of us are doing. This is why all of us are frustrated. This is the reason why we face failures. We forget failures are the stepping stone of success. We need to step up and move forward. We totally forget it. Instead, we sit and we cry. We moan. We think. We confuse ourselves, which will never let us do even our routine. This is the biggest challenge everybody has. It is up to them to come up. So, let me ask you a question. Have you heard about Colonel Sanders? Yes. Have you heard about Kentucky Fried Chicken? When I say KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, even a non-vegetarian may know it. It is very popular. How it became popular? The hard work, the commitment, the dedication, which made Colonel Sanders to achieve. It started with, he started up with one restaurant, and around 2015, he had chains of restaurants in all over the countries. Started in China, moved on to all the countries. We have chain of countries, a chain of restaurants in India too. If you know the success story, or if you read the success story of Colonel Sanders, it was very pathetic. It was at the age of 65, I repeat, 65, he was able to produce the chicken which he had learned, which the recipe he had learned from his father when he was 7 years old. And his chicken was rejected 1009 times. Even after so much of rejection in life, at the age of 65, Colonel Sanders was able to achieve. When he achieved, he didn't stop over. He wanted to grow more and more and more. This is the commitment. This is the passion. This is the determination which everyone should have in life so that you grow. When a person of 65-year-old can do it, why not? Young students, young teachers, young people. When someone can, why not we? It is in our hands. We need to mold it. It is not only at that age, even at an young age, there are children who are achieving. If you have heard about Satyam from Bihar, at the age of 12, he cracked IIT JEE mains, which is considered to be the difficult entrance examination. He was able to crack at the age of 12. And in an interview, he also said he did it with an ease. He did not struggle much. How? Determination. The interest, the motivating factor, the positive mindset are all the binding factors which he was able to achieve. I'm telling you this because age is not a factor to achieve. Age is not a factor to overcome challenge. You have to grab the right opportunity at the right time so that you attain success. This is very important for everybody in life. And I would like to share one more detail about Satyam Kumar. In the year 2011, he attempted for the first time and he got an AIR rank, this All India ranking of 8,137. He was not happy with it. At an young age of 12, he was able to achieve, but he was not happy. So what he did next year, again, he wrote the same examination. At this time, he was able to secure All India rank of 679. The consistent effort, the hard work, the smarter perspectives is the key factor which will change the impossibles into possibles. You need to believe in yourself. If Satyam had not believed that he would be able to get a better rank than before, he would not have attempted. If Colonel Sanders had not believed after the rejection of 1009 times, he would have left. He would not have approached a restaurant with the same recipe of a chicken. You have to try and try until you reach. You have to be consistent and looking approaches in a different way. Now, let us see what are the challenges the students are facing now, the parents are facing in this pandemic. What are the challenges and opportunities that are available for the teachers, the educators? Let us have a brief discussion about how we can tackle the challenges, grab the opportunities, and attain success. Let this COVID not stop you grow. This is a mantra which you need to learn. You cannot tell or confuse yourself telling that because of COVID, I was not able to grow. When there is a challenge, there is an opportunity. When schools are shut down, all the schools are opened up with online teaching. You need to grab the opportunity. You should not miss out. Of course, challenges are there for everybody. Students should definitely conquer, achieve, should not break down. It is very important. That is the dream of every parent, every teacher, and every school. The success of an individual student will not stop at his own. His parents, his family, his teachers, his or her teachers, his school, his society, his country is waiting to see an individual grow and conquer. So, my request to dear students, the young minds, to not stop at this juncture. Be smarter enough, grab your opportunities, move forward. You will be a pride with your constant determination. Let us now see there are few challenges what this COVID is posing on a student on an online platform. E-learning, blended learning, flipped learning, different names. Problems are the same. Even in a regular classroom, children face challenges. But now it is much more. First of all, how many of you feel comfortable in an online teaching? How many of you are happy with it? As you go to school, you go to college, you go to a university, or even people who work, they'll be happy going to a work or school or college. But this home based is definitely a challenging task. Now let's see some of the factors that challenges the students community. First thing, first and foremost, the technical barriers. There are many technical barriers which don't allow children to be in touch, to be able to fit into. This is major difficulty a child faces. Maybe in cities, children are equipped with, parents are supporting. But when you go to rural areas, there are major difficulties in this area. Connectivity issues. All this are setbacks. Next, the child is not clear about what is happening. They don't have time for online learning. The atmosphere is not such that it motivates the child for a learning atmosphere. Students need to be happy, fun filled. They need to come to school. It is an atmosphere where everybody are happy. Even at this age, if we think about, we would think about our school days, our college days, evergreen ever. But for these months, couple of months, we are not coming to school. It is boring. Children are not able to meet their friends, their learning community, where they can share the joys, the happiness, the challenges, the problems. Emotionally, they are stuck up. These are some of the challenges what the students are facing in today's scenario. Now, let me tell you a few suggestions. How can you come over this? First of all, anyone should be self motivated. Lack of motivation will never ever attain you to success. The motivation is the very in depth part of everyone. It is the spark that let you conquer, that let you come over. Then you need to be motivated, self motivated. You need to have personal attention. What you want to do, what are your problems? Pen it down, jot it down. Take a piece of paper, write it. Place it on a place where you can see. This will reduce your negativity. When you look at things that these are the challenges, subconsciously you will be learning or you will be understanding about the problem and you will think about a solution how you can overcome it. So, pointing down the problems, the challenges, the goal you need to attain, and how you're going to bridge up the gap. This penning down and what are the factors that will make you attain the goal. Note it down, consistently work on it. You will definitely reach your destination. Set a time limit, set reminders. You cannot do a task for a very long time. You cannot eat your breakfast for 1 hour. You cannot do it. You need to set up. You cannot read a same book again and again. You cannot go through the classes. 2 years I'll be there in the same class. Not possible. You need to move forward. Set reminders, set time factors, set limits so that you attain it. Work on it. And every day, note down what you have done to attain your goal, what you have not done to attain it. Write the negative factors. The next day, revive it, analyze it, think about it, plan about it, work forward. When you do this regularly on a short term basis, you will definitely reach something better. You will reach your goal. Next, what are the challenges encountered by teachers, the educators? The concept of e learning in a rapid changing world, it is highly challenging to bridge up the gap, whatever name you call it as blended learning, flipped learning, e learning, online teaching. All schools have started this. It is very difficult that teachers are able to adapt it with a quick notion. At a very sudden point of time, the COVID had plunged into the lives. The schools are shut. The teachers, the schools have no other option. They need to engage the children. This is the only platform which is readily available now. Teachers don't want to leave that opportunity. Life is posing challenges on them. They have grabbed that opportunity. But there are challenges. The biggest challenge a teacher, an educator face is the lack of interest in a student. When a student is interested, I would definitely, I will assure you that a teacher will go to any limits to do his or her best. The spark in the child to learn will will ignite the spark in a teacher to move forward. So it depends on the child. You motivate yourself, and teachers on the other hand, they have to face these challenges. They are coming up with new ideas, innovations, but still there are connectivity problems. They need to improve the students. When they are in a classroom, they have one to one. They can see the child. They would know the emotional background. They would know how the child is feeling today. But in this juncture, they are not able to, which is very difficult. And next, poor attendance. In spite of so much of things that a school or a teacher does, when the child is not turning up, it is very difficult. And last, the fear of technology. Of course, many are learning it, and there are few who are still not. So it is a greatest challenge. And there are many more. It is not an it is not an end. It is going to continue. How long? We don't know. So there are many more challenges. And beyond that, they have their household chores, their children, their home, their own self-work. We are all under pressure to do our best, but we don't know what that best is. The readiness in the students will be a solution for all this. And let me tell you some solutions for educators how to face these challenges. You can record your lectures. You, when you're recording lectures rather than streaming it, the child will be able to see it again and again, even if he or she has doubt, and it will be clarified. You can keep it short, not much difficult. When you're not there in person, the short videos will develop the confidence in the child so that he will believe, he will think, yes, I can do. That will make him achieve, that will make him move. So this is one thing teachers can follow. You can use all the resources which are available. There are n number of resources the government platforms are giving nowadays. You can use all the platforms. N number of sites are there. You can use it. Give specific instructions, clear cut instructions, what is to be done. Let your activities be interactive. Beyond that, you set reasonable expectations. You cannot expect much. Set reasonable expectations. You don't hide your thoughts. You talk to the students so that you get cleared up. Repeat as many times. This would help you. Whatever I have shared is not everything. Due to lack of time, I'm sharing very less things, but there are many more. And it is not only the students and parents who, sorry, not only the teachers and the students who are facing challenges. According to Richa Khanna, the member magistrate of the state's child welfare community, she says that It is not only the schools and the teachers who are facing the challenges, it is also the parents who are also not prepared for this e-learning platform. The highest challenge the parents are facing. Each and every parent at home looking after their children are praying that school should be opened. Why? They cannot have their children at home. They are frustrated. They are not able to handle them. They don't know what to do with the children, actually. So they want the schools to be open and they are waiting for the moment when the schools will be opening. They are not able to handle it. The problem is they are not able to understand why the behavioral change in the children. The behavioral changes like not listening, frequent tantrums, aggressive and violent behavior, poor eating habits, lying, and much more. These are the main ones. Parents expect children to do the things the way they want it to be done. Whereas for a child, it is the care and the concern they need more. When they know that there is someone is always there for them, it will work like a magic. Whereas the parents are held up with their day-to-day course, their own challenges that many of us are not able to take care of the children in a proper way. That is the reason of the behavioral change in a child. Here are some suggestions I would like to suggest what parents can do. First and foremost, give your children enough quality time. Just don't spend time with them. Don't sit on a couch and watch TV with them. You have to give them the quality time. You need to speak to them. You need to talk to them. You need to understand them. You need to feel their feelings. Expect the children to help you around at home to your daily course. Do things together as a family. It will recharge their batteries and you will also be recharged. Set boundaries. Give children attention. The more you're giving attention to your child, there will be a drastic change in the behavioral aspect of your child. The more quality time, the more positive you are. Don't be negative. Don't ever be negative to your child. Be positive. The more positive will change the mindset. And naturally, your child will listen to you, will not be aggressive, will not be violent. He or she will do the things you want them to do. Don't force them. Let them go on their own way. Sometimes in life, everything goes smoothly, and sometimes unexpected happens. The important thing is to know how to turn your problems, your challenges into opportunities, and you focus on it, you will definitely reach success. Don't be feared. Never let fear conquer you. You have to come out of the fear, leave your distractions, whatever may be, grab the opportunities, and success will be yours. Success occurs when opportunity meets preparation. When there is no preparedness, so to end, let's highlight positive mindset, lead, observe, stay, for the priorities, be honest, be curious enough, be smarter. Change to end. Let me also tell a short failure story of Walt Disney. He was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination and having no original ideas. But his miniature characters, Mickey and Minnie, are world famous. So don't ever think about rejection. Don't ever think about failure. Whatever challenge you come across, face it. Grab the opportunity which is in disguise. You need to conquer. You need to attain success. I wish that some of my thoughts would be helping you all to bring a minute change so that you will be able to transform, revamp, translate your challenges into opportunities. I wish a very best for all of you. And once again, I thank my thanks to Dr. Sunita for giving me this opportunity, this platform in your forum. Thank you so much once again, Hina.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your wise So really, I think many of the people who have been watching us and who will watch us later also, they will be inspired from the stories what you have shared with them. In today's pandemic, when we see that people need a lot of motivation, also side and on their work side and professional side, people need a lot of motivations due unexpected things which are happening around us. It's really hard for the people to accept the new normal. And as you said very wisely, that even parents are not ready. The parents are not ready to take over and accept this kind of pandemic, and children are also getting bugged up, bored up, staying at home for so long because all their life, especially the younger kids or the elder kids, they used to be enjoying with their friends in the school, having a good time, not just learning, sharing, growing. It's a lot of things a child does in the school, and suddenly this entire pandemic has, somersaulted their normal life and made them into a house arrest, which is really, really very alarming. On behalf of GETI, Global Education Training Institute, on behalf of Dr. Sunita Gandhi ma'am, I am your host, Hina, saying thank you. Thank you to Alia ma'am, and thank you to our viewers who are watching us. Hope to see you, join you later soon for a very good another webinar session with a new spokesperson. Thank you so much, Alia ma'am. Have a great day. All to all the participants. Have a great day, ma'am. Thank you. Bye bye.